what is the fourth industrial revolution coming? That is AI. And what AI will do? Everything you see today where people are putting some sort of manual effort would be automated. It's like intelligence will be added to the system. And then what is upcoming? All the cars that you see out on the road today, a driver is driving those cars. But very soon you will see that these are all driverless cars. There are many car manufacturers who have fitted cameras inside the cars, and those cameras are gathering the data. Once the data is enough, once the AI models have a 99.99% accuracy, that day probably we won't need a human to drive a car. Probably the auto-driven or the self-driven cars will be much more safer than a human-driven car, and that day is not far. And that way, it's not just self-driven cars, medical diagnosis or automated cooking. In many countries, you would see that the guest management in the hotels and restaurants, it's entirely automated and is driven by robots. Today, you are already getting the sales calls, the recorded calls that asks you, are you interested for the loan or are you interested for the product? But now these calls do not have the intelligence. But very soon you will see that you can do a conversation with this voice. You already see something called chatbot. Very soon these chatbots will be added intelligence. These will be used as the sales tools. And then you really wouldn't need a sales guy on the field anymore. So like that, everything will be revolutionized. AI will penetrate into everything. Next 30 years belong to AI. And like when digital came in, many traditional jobs turned obsolete. Similarly, as AI is coming in, many traditional jobs that you see today will turn completely obsolete. So this is the right time to get into AI to be future-proof.